This video is for the MVT600 accessories. This is the most complex tracker we have in Meitrack, and it does have a lot of accessories. But let's get one thing straight first. With any accessory, you need external power to test it out. So when you test it out, make sure you plug in the cables, right? And then to have the external charge through the cables. Okay, let's try the first the microphone and speaker. Let's get that out of the way. This is a external cables. Instead of using the existing audios and microphones and the wide cables from the front, we moved it. We modified it so that it goes to the back, and using the handset plug, and this comes out the handset plug, and the speakers and the cables let's go in like this. Alright, just plug it in, and then if you are actually using the handset, well, then you probably don't need the actual microphone and speaker, because the handset does support that. And you're asking, well, how'd you go to plug it in? Well, it comes with either with or without the cables if you want, but this also plugging into the same settings, as well as any kind of external, such as you use this cable, also could plug it into the handset. Okay, let's go into some features about the tracker. Let's say you have some kind of sensor or relay. Let's take a relay. Relays, you could plug it into any output device, such as the yellow port, the output line 1, 2, and 3, and then the power could goes into the batteries, and then the other side goes into ignitions, and that's how this works. Yep. And let's say you were using a fuse sensor. All right. So fuse sensor. This is the plug that goes into fuse sensor. Look, just plug it in, and that works too, directly. If you don't have any temperature sensor, that's how it works. But let's say if you have a temperature sensor, now that you need accessories, something like a A61s. A61s is a conversion box that you could actually plug in with a cascade of another A61 box to get out of it about 8 temperature sensor. Okay, and to do that, all you have to do is plug it in from here. All right, and then goes into a A61's box, and then let's say you're using a fuse sensor, that you need to plug this into the out plug. All right, and the rest of it, just a 10% sensor is on the top. let's say you're using a RFID device. You could always plug it into RFID, plug it in at the end of it, right there, and this will work. Let's go into the cam here. It comes with a 2 gigs micro SDs, and this micro SDs it's advisable that when you got it, put on to a reader and format it. Format it into a FAT32. We don't know did it format correctly before, or is there something on it. The best thing to do is format it the first things after you receive it, so we know for sure it works. Okay, the cameras you have about 2 or 3 cameras that you could utilize. Camera 1, camera 2, and then the RS 232 you could use as third camera. And there you go. That's all there is to all the accessories, and this is a great product, and you should try all the accessory, because this tracker have a lot of capabilities, have a lot of things that you could play around with. All right.